Hello everybody, good afternoon to you all team. Hope I am audible to you all. So team, all of you have finished Selenium IDE and WebDriver till parameterization. Please update your status, all of you. Anusweta, yes, please share your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I am having some problem in my Selenium.
Yeah, share your screen.
So I am getting. Is it visible? Yes.
Yes.
So I am getting this error actually from the first day only. And yesterday I was having my internal, so I was not able to tell.
Web class definition found, class def found error. Java lang, no class definition found error. Okay, so your class name is Stacy. Did you add Selenium jars?
Yes, ma'am.
We're using 16. Okay. Can you give me the control?
No, I have given.
Yes, thanks.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible, ma'am.
I'm not speaking. I'm just looking into this issue.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So looks like it requires one more jar file here to be downloaded, probably. So I'm sharing the links. So just try to download those jars and add to the build path, okay? I'm sharing 2 links. Okay, you can stop sharing, Anushweta. Download the 2 jars and add it to the build path, just like Selenium, and then check once again, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Omkar, Selenium Ide recording hands-on, which file should we submit? So, that project file, whatever you are creating, right, go to its workspace and submit that. Its extension will be SIED, Selenium IDE. SIED will be the file, okay? That
And
is
just
what,
to download that and follow the same process, right?
yes.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Shrikar, yes.
ma'am, yesterday's when you were telling in Selenium ID, my suddenly network disconnected and I was unable to further, ma'am.
Please go through from PBL app, okay,
So,
and then come back to me with your queries.
ma'am, would you share the recordings, ma'am, of yesterday class?
I have already shared Selenium IDE and WebDriver recordings
Ma'am, where today or yesterday?
yesterday. If
Okay.
you have not copied, team,
Not
one of
copied, ma'am.
you share those 4 links. I have shared 4 links yesterday, recordings links. Please share it in the chat, team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right.
And in this link, there are .xml files also, where we copy paste it.
Sorry.
In chat box, you share 2 links. In that links, .xml files are also there.
No, it will be jar files, right? Is it not jar files?
Jar files are also there.
Yeah, jar files are enough. You can just.
Okay.
Is it a zip folder which is downloading?
No, ma'am. Separate folder.
Can you share your screen if you have downloaded?
1 minute.
Are you sharing the screen? Yes, Sumit, I can see the screen. Okay, so
2 jar files.
Yeah, add those 2 jars. Those 2 jars to the project's build path. But are you also facing the same error?
Which error, ma'am?
No, I have given that specifically for Anushweta because she is facing some error. It is not for everybody.
Okay, I am not facing any error.
Okay, then you can ignore this.
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Okay, actually, from where? How can I download this? Can you tell me? Can I share once?
Yeah, please share.
Which one? From where?
So here, jar. Can you see repositories jar is there? JAR 25 KB below. Files.
Oh, this right. Okay.
Yes. Click on that.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Buri Shrikar, if your Chrome is closing, then that means that it's not compatible. Whatever Chrome driver.exe file you are using, it is not compatible with your Chrome browser. So just go to Chrome browser and check for its version. Is it undergoing any updates?
Ma'am, it's already on the latest version, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm unable to fix it, ma'am.
Then go for any other browser. Go for Internet Explorer because it is something with your browser. So it's tough for me to understand your laptop's browser installation. Try with Internet Explorer.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. So whoever is facing issues with Chrome browser, you have to just verify whether your Chrome browser is undergoing any updates. Then just go to help and click on about Chrome. It should display the version number. And after that, you verify whether what you have downloaded, the Chrome driver is matching with that version number. If both are matching and still Chrome is not working, then you please go for any other browser instance because you might have installed, Chrome from either it has come with OS or it could be something wrong with your browser. So instead of Chrome, try it out with Internet Explorer the same way. Yeah, probably you can reinstall. Yes, that is also one thing which you can give it a try. Yes, Abdul, thanks.
No, ma'am, it's not working, ma'am. For reinstallation, also the same problem arising, ma'am.
Okay, so if it is not working, then you have to go for another browser.
Okay, ma'am.
Omkar, you can implement that relative and absolute XPath in your WebDriver. Okay, that's ideally needed for WebDriver. In IDE, anyways, you have the recording, but you can once the recording is generated, you can always customize. You can do modifications. So, team, after parameterization, what other topics are discussed in the video? So, Munakumari Selinis is nothing but whatever we have been discussing till now. You can please go through from PVL app and you can share your screen. Exactly what is that you wanted me to explain. Selinis is whatever we have been discussing till now, till yesterday. How to Selenium is nothing but we are using in WebDriver the click operation, send keys, all these whatever functions we are doing. So learning each one of this is part of your Selenium. So writing test keys to reverse the string. So that is for as part of IDE, right? Is that question for IDE? Right. So whenever you click on that command, so instead of doing a recording in IDE, so now you have to do that using the Selenium commands. So if you click on the drop down, you'll see it is just like, any other Java programming. So you need to store a string value and then you will need to reverse that. You can see it's your Selenium IDE commands are not just only open, click and these which are web objects operations, not only those. You will have, our regular if else while loop. So all those will be there. Whatever,
Are you sharing the screen?
no, you will have to work on it. See, team, it is not possible to explain each and everything. Spoon feeding cannot be done during these intensive sessions, okay? You will have to go through the PBL app content. The reason why PBL access is given and the links and the PDFs are given, it is for you to go through it, try to understand, and above that you have any questions, then we are always there to help you out. But end to end, you want me to explain, that is not possible. See how many hour days we get it, we will not be able to finish our activities. If you are going to spare only these 2 hours, 3 to 5 for finishing all the PBL app topics, no, we will never be able to finish. Okay. So you will have to go through it. So I have, explained you yesterday on the recording part, right? So now without recording, you try to go ahead just like you're programming. In programming, how you use if else, while loops and all to, reverse a string. The similar way here you have to use. Maybe I'll just try to show you one. Give me a minute, I'll share my screen. Akash, yesterday's sessions are not recorded. We only have the previous recorded sessions.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, after recording the IDE program, I was unable to understand that you had made some changes in the code, in the steps of code. That part I didn't understand.
Hello? You need
Yes,
not
ma'am.
make changes. It is not mandatory to make changes. Only
Ma'am,
when the
could I share my
locator...
screen, ma'am? Could you
Yes.
check it once? Okay, ma'am. Is it visible, ma'am?
Just a second. Yeah. Tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Is there any changes required, ma'am?
See, when you run it, you'll get to know. Try to run that script.
From here, ma'am, run all tests.
Yeah, you have only one test, so use the next play button. That is also fine. Okay. So now from the log, you can understand that username object is not identified.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means the target value, whatever is there, it is not identified. So now you tell me, how do you identify this text field?
Sorry, ma'am.
How do you locate this text box?
I'm unable to recall it.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Unable to recall, ma'am.
How do you identify any web object in your Selenium?
Web object.
Yes. You remember ID, name, link text, XPath.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right. Right click on the text field.
Inspect.
Inspect. Okay, you have name equals to username, ID equals to stripes. So ID
Yes, ma'am.
equals to stripes is the current locator, which it is not working. So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
must be changing because it is having a number which might be changing every time. So
Yes,
use
ma'am.
name equals to username. That's it. Go back to your Selenium IDE.
Okay, ma'am.
Click on step number 6. Come to target below. Remove that ID stripes 1 and give name equals to username. That's it. Choose the second. Name equals to username. Right. Now you same way you do it for the above one also. Okay, above one is only just a click, so that should be fine.
Should I run it again, ma'am?
Remove the previous step number 5, because that is also talking about stripes, right? So right click on that.
Delete it, ma'am.
Delete, yes.
Now should I run, ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, in those steps, password is not recorded.
Yeah, but anyways, in the website, the default password is already there. Ideally, we
Ma'am,
should
yes, ma'am.
record it. Yeah.
I am also having the same issue. Now it is resolved, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Ma'am, is it correct, ma'am? All the steps are completed?
You tell me, is it correct
Yes,
or
ma'am.
not?
It's looking complete, ma'am.
Great.
Because all are green in color.
Correct.
Should I stop sharing, ma'am?
Sure, yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, like in WebDriver, in this record and play, do we have any option to clear the already existing text?
Yes, you will have that. You have to, you can do anything and everything, even in IDE also. You have to choose the respective, command. So the command is what which you have to choose appropriately.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Team, we have few more things to discuss on WebDriver before going to JUnit. I'll just be back in 10 minutes. I'm into some priority work. You please, meanwhile, go through the next video, team, which I have shared. Okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Yes, team, sorry, I'm back. So I see there are some questions. What is that? Website provided hands-on were not opening. Team, some of the websites which were given in the hands-on may not work. So in place of those websites, please use Pet Store application. I think this I have updated yesterday, right? Team? Yeah, please use Pet Store application because some of those websites are no more available now. Right. So team, in WebDriver part, did we work on implicit and explicit wait? So I remember parameterization is done. So implicit and explicit wait. Yes, okay. Fine. Then we can actually now go for JUnit and next it is test ng. So what we can do is we can just wind up our Java leftover topics. Okay. So what are the topics which we are supposed to resume with in Java? We have done only halfway, right, before I left this batch. So can anybody tell me what are the topics that we have discussed? String buffer. Oh, what is that? String buffer. So strings was the last topic. Didn't we go for it's completed, right? Yeah, as I remember, till inheritance we are done, right? Okay, right. So inheritance is completed, so we will have to start with the next one. Just a second. Okay, so team, I'm sharing the video link of method overriding. So you can get to understand the concepts explained here about method overriding in this. Okay, so I will also share the next two topics links as well, so that all of you can go through them and start doing the hands-on and come to the session for clarifying your queries. Okay, so I'm giving you 3 links, team. So please try to work on these and go through the videos, start the hands-on and let me know. And I will also just verify Selenium IDE, because in the latest version of Selenium IDE, see, in Wipro laptops, we cannot customize basically. So I will just log. Did anybody log in to PBL app? There was a lady asking queries on Selenium IDE. So can you just share your screen? Because the latest version of IDE will not support few of them, so I can just let you know what all you have to do and what all are not required. Who is that? I don't remember the name. I think Muni Kumari, is that you? Or anybody else who have logged into PBL app can just share the screen, or I can also try, but it takes time. I will have to connect to VPN and then do it. See, Selenium IDE you will have to do only with respect to those where we talk about the web applications. Okay. So any manipulations like reverse a string is what which you are asking, right? So reverse a string, I can show you basically how we can store values and all. Okay, so earlier other manipulations, other JavaScript functions and all were integrated, but now that the latest version of IDE doesn't support, I mean, it's also blocked in our Wipro laptops. So because of which I will not be able to show you adding extensions, scripting part, but you just do it whatever are there with respect to web applications. Task distribution diagram. Okay. So ideally it is not a technical aspect as such, Gautami. So I think we have discussed this yesterday also. There was one person asking question about task distribution diagram. So task distribution is a non-technical aspect, which means that it is just to understand about the application, how the customer or the end users will behave with your application. Say for example, you all are going to Facebook. Okay, all of you are logging into Facebook. So in Facebook application, what is the prominent feature that you are using? It is not that every day you log into Facebook, every time you will have a video call, or every time you're going to watch a video. Not necessarily, right? So there are certain core features, okay, which will have more user load, and few other features where you will be least bothered. Like an end user, you might be interested in going for notifications, checking the notifications, and maybe going to friends, notifications. So these are and watching the timeline, like, comment, share. So these are the things, right, which the end users would be, most of the end users would be working on, right? So that way you need to have an understanding on how the end user will behave, okay, with your application. The same way in task distribution, it is basically about over the time how many transactions will be done. Say for example, if you are trying to book railway tickets via irctc.com, okay, so the bookings would be more in the morning, afternoon, in the night. But midnight, you expect very less load, isn't it, team? Any Indian application.
Shared.
Yes. I was just trying to finish Gautami's. So basically, how much load you are expecting on the application over the time 24/7, that is what you will distribute. So if it is Indian application, then you expect very less load over the night. So that understanding is what okay. Are you getting Gautami? Right. So thanks Omkar for sharing your screen. Can you just go to Selenium IDE?
Which partner? Selenium Ide part 1, 2.
Part 1. We'll see both. Okay, so
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
can go to topics. Okay. Selenium. How many hands-on are there? Font is not visible. Okay, so reversing a string is not required, team, because it will include the scripting part. Right now, latest version of IDE will not support that. So this you can leave it. So whatever I have told you, right, basically recording and, manually creating the steps, those things, if you do it, that is enough. Okay. And here create a test case to count number of links and objects. So that is fine. This we will anyways do it using WebDriver. So this is also not required. Okay. So these we can do it in our WebDriver. So IDE you can ignore these two. So do whatever I have told you in the demo, right? So that if you do it, that will be enough. Thanks, Omkar. Thanks for sharing this screen. Okay. Okay, so team, today I have another important meeting to attend. So we will wind up for today. So team, I have given you the recordings and hope it will help you to understand the concept and start with the hands-on. So work on these Java activities and come up with your questions. We will discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay. Yes, Vishal, please tell me. Vishal. Okay, you're not. Okay. So can you unmute now, Vishal?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
No, yeah, Selenium part, we have opened the demo application, right? Part 1.
Your audio is
The,
breaking.
madam, can I share the screen?
Yes, please share quickly. Others can leave for the day if you have no questions.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, I can see. Tell me.
And we are
That is what I
taken
said,
the
right? Don't go for that URL. Go for pet store application. This is what I have told 100 times. Isn't it? Go for pet store application. Okay?
and we upload that same pet store application in the city packet.
Yes, yes, you can. Not a problem.
Okay.
Sure.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Yes,
Ma'am, a
Shraddha,
small
tell me.
clarification. Starting we have record and playback, no, ma'am. In the down
Yes.
module, we have it using locators. That means without recording, by manually giving the location
Yes.
paths, we should do it, ma'am.
Yes. See, record and playback is an option available which we can use directly. And we can always modify them. We can also build our script manually using locators manually. So recording is identifying the locators and generating the step automatically. The same thing we can also do it manually.
Yes,
That is
ma'am. We have an assignment like without recording, means in the same IDE application without recording, by giving the steps, finding the location and giving
manually.
manually. We should
Yes.
generate the script, no, ma'am.
Correct. Correct. You're correct.
Ma'am, after saving the file, we should direct upload the file, ma'am.
Yeah. Put that file in a folder, zip it and upload it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Right. Madhumita, raise a ticket and get it, corrected, no? What is your issue? Password reset. Did you check with your other teammates how they were able to reset their password and do the things? Team, whom should you contact? What were you told to reset your password if you're facing any issues. Were you given any email ID like SLS support or something? So Madhumita, you try to just check your initial emails. You will have an SOP whom to contact for what. You will be given some email IDs. Please check that and accordingly try to. Otherwise, just share your screen. Let me see. Are you getting something like contact administrator? If that is the one, then you will not be able to do it. But other than that, if it is anything else, contact administrator, you can unmute and speak. Okay. Then you will have to take help from support team. Team, what is the mail ID given to you for your these technical issues? You have to write to them for getting this resolved. You have to write to your support email ID, whichever is given to you. You have to write to support team to help. Okay. So you go through PBL app, Madhumita. Okay.
Ma'am, for writing test cases, how many test cases should we write? For manual testing.
Manual
Yes, ma'am.
testing. Okay. So you write minimum of 5 at least.
Only positive test cases or both positive and
You
negative?
can include negative also.
Okay, ma'am.
Negative
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, I have added the 2 charts, but actually it is showing some errors.
Share your screen. Mahendra, thanks for sharing the email ID.
Ma'am,
Okay.
this is a new error. So,
What does it say? ORG React is Streams Publisher.
Ma'am, I was also getting the same errors, ma'am.
Then you need to add one more jar again here.
which one?
But why you all are getting all these dependencies? You might have
But I have completed all the steps which were told by the sir.
because ideally these you only if you miss some of the jars, only then you get this. You have added jars from the library also, right? LIB folder also.
Yes.
So I'm just giving you a link here. Try to download the jar. Once again, add this jar. Whatever it is saying it is not found, those you have to just search it on Google, download that jar and add it to the build path. Okay. So Mamsi, you also download the respective jar and try and see if it's working. Okay. Right. So team, we will connect again tomorrow. Okay, try to finish the leftover Selenium IDE and WebDriver activities and then Also start with Java or remaining topics, runtime polymorphism and all. Okay, method overriding. So go through the videos, do the hands-on and come up with your queries. We will discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay. Fine team. Thank you all. We'll connect tomorrow again 3 p.m. Take care team. Bye-bye.